Let the room fill up. I don't know, buddy. A lot less views. So Yedis, what's up, man? We got 6 people in here. Quillian, what's up, bro? Evening from the UK. Good evening. It's like, what? What time is it now? It's like noontime here in Texas. Just figured I'd go live, talk to you guys. How's everybody doing? Susan hates you. Why? What's going on? Do you stop growing? Love your content. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. A lot of it's not mine, though. I mean, at least not anymore. A lot of other people. I've kind of lost all motivation for YouTube. So I'm just going to let... So my plan as of now is to just let people who want to make content in the space have a platform. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm not that interesting. Definitely stopped growing, only gained 86 subs. I gained 4 subs last month. So you're more than me. You need to back up your channel on BitChute and Rumble, for sure. Was always wondering how the compilations slow down. So one, I've just gotten bored, no motivation. And then another thing is that they keep getting copyright strikes. Not even claims. The claims I don't really give a shit about, but strikes, like actual strikes that last like 3 months on the channel from big people. So they're very high risk and low reward. And I also want to get the channel monetized. So yeah, it's just it. I'm not going to do them unless someone reacts to them and I can monetize it. Or if I do make them, I'll put it on my second channel. And you guys can view them there. But I'm done. I'm done doing that. I lost more. Yeah, I'm losing motivation as well, but I was going to tough it out. Yeah, tough it out, but I think you got to switch things up a bit. Maybe take a break, then come back. You know, I have the platform, so I figured I'd give other people a space, give them a boost, and at the same time, get some content on the channel. Damn, okay, yeah, that's like 100% reason to stop. Then you're going about it right. I think you make your own content like other red pill people. Yeah. Sorry about my throat. I woke up not too long ago. Yeah, I want to give other people a platform. You know, it's a win-win. They get to post on the channel, and I get content. You know, and I can monetize as well. Anyone else see how Alyssa Milano screwed up? I saw a video post up on my recommended, but I haven't watched it. I was wondering why I keep seeing the BRTL videos. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Advice for people like me, 17 years old and kind of worried about dating. I already know about focusing on myself, and I'm getting scared of my generation. I'm not supposed to be. I shouldn't give you any advice because I'm not in a position to give you advice. So don't listen to me. I mean, the advice that's worked for me with girls is just, I guess, kind of. I just act pretty casual. I mean, I'm very. I've loosened up. So I don't take anything that seriously anymore. And I kind of joke around. And in my mind, I don't give a shit whether they go or whether they stay. And I think that is a little bit attractive. I don't know, just not caring too much. Not being rude, but just not caring whether they stay or they go. Not being too like attached, you know what I mean? Advice for dating? Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I wouldn't date. Maybe like hang out with girls. I mean, that's what I do. But I haven't dated anybody in a couple of years. Let me see. A woman will always be there. Just focus on you, dude, and live your life. Yeah, you need. I don't know. It's good to have women in your life, though. For sure. My fucking throat, man. Holy shit. It's rough. Yeah. Shit. You're 17, dude. Have real life ahead. Yeah. Casually date girls if you want, but focus on building yourself. I agree. Exactly. Dating is too much of a risk now. To Jamal, it's really not worth it unless you go abroad. Yeah. I've only been abroad once, but I had a good time. I went to the DR, Dominican Republic. That was fun. Most of the girls are prostitutes, though. At least where I was. In the touristy areas, it's like all prostitutes. Have you ever went through heartbreak? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have. A couple times. My last serious ex, who I was married to for not very long, we broke up right before COVID, right before quarantine. That was bad. Because we broke up, and then a week later, quarantine hit, and I had no contact with this girl, and I had to be locked inside, not working for months, and that was rough. Facts are this would also add if you're good looking, it would be easier to find a woman now and keep her with little money while you make money. However, if you're not that good looking or have the confidence, then. In today's society, woman is a total no. For a relationship. It's a total no for a relationship. Don't look for women and keep stacking your money. You would find someone at the top. I have a feeling a lot of these women are going to change their attitude soon as we go further down the drain financially. Food skyrocketing. Everything's getting more expensive. Sorry, guys, man. Fuck. Not sure if I already mentioned it, but my best friend's ex-girlfriend tried to cheat on him with me. Long story short, she kept trying to seduce me, but I had everything recorded on audio. That's a tricky situation to be in. Hopefully you have a good enough relationship with your friend. If you told him, he'd believe you. If I do decide to get married, it won't be in the Western world. Agreed. Getting married, that's like a woman's dream. I don't know. As a guy, I never really wanted to do it. I only got married because I thought it'd make her happy. Although you do get looked at a certain way if you're married by certain people. It makes you look more stable, more trustworthy. Wrong things of women are considered right, and right thing done by men are considered wrong. Yeah, we all know that, though. Called her out and showed it to my buddy. He ended. All right, that's good. If you have ginger rank or gargle some salt water, see if it helps you. I'm gonna try it, actually. Have you stocked up on food, water, etc. because of the Nope, I have not. I have no food. I have bread in my refrigerator. Sorry. I have bread and I have butter. That's all I got. Oh, and I got some. I got a bunch of rice. What do you think about Alex Jones? I think a lot. I think I'm like half and half. I mean, the way he says things, they sound so fucking crazy. And I think he's a little nutty. I think he's a little touched, but at the same time, a lot of things he said has been shown to be true. So, I mean, I have nothing against the guy, but yeah. What is your picture? Holler Dops? What the fuck? What is your profile pic? Looks weird. I can't even see what it is. Looks like something strange. So Yidis, marriage is if I want to raise strong kids. A stable home is important, but that's like 20, 30 years from now if I make it that far. Yeah, I don't know. I could give a shit. I'm not even thinking about marriage, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Isn't that prehistoric fish? Or that, no, yeah, it's that fucking like crab, lobster looking fucking thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, in Houston too, at least where I am, there's an issue with the water. So I have to boil the water if I'm drinking tap or brushing my teeth or whatever the fuck before I use it. I can get sick. Get dysentery or something. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. All right. To me, the empire that I want to create can't die with me. Must have a son take over for me. Okay? Yeah, if I had a kid, I'd want a son for sure. Flint, Michigan? Yeah. Hey. Come here. Been following your content for some time now. I feel like I've learned a lot. I've learned a ton about life and dating and all that stuff, hitting the gym more, eating better, focusing on myself more. Props to you. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm glad the content helped you. That's all you though. I didn't do shit. I pray for all fathers that have daughters in the West. Yeah, man. I don't know if I'd be fucking petrified. I don't even know. There should be coaching about how to raise a daughter in this country. Like, I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have the faintest idea on, or theory on how I would successfully raise a woman or a daughter in this country. It'd be hard. All right, let's get some salt. Salt and water. Boom, salt water. Let me see. What do we got? Just tuning in. How's it going, Mr. Moments? Not too bad, not too bad. I got work in a little while. Just figured I'd go live. You know, why not? They used to have etiquette classes for women or something back then. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I remember seeing videos on that. I don't even think that's not a thing here in the West. I think some Mormon women do it. Have you seen the video of a daughter talking trash about her father? No, I didn't see that video. Send that, if you can send that link to me, through an email or something. What's good, my man? Greeting from Poland. What's up, dude? My last name is Polish. I had a Bupsha and a Jaja and everything. Hold on. Here. Gross. Let me see. Bet she has OnlyFans. Oh yeah, I saw that it was Wild and Pure Madness. It was because he was conservative, really. I think it's gonna get it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets any better. Yeah, I've seen it. It was despicable and so entitled. I've seen a lot. I mean, I scroll on TikTok and I scroll on YouTube and I see despicable, like, evil shit all the time. So it doesn't shock me anymore. In the East, there's more like land filled with a landmine. East where? What do you think about homeschooling? I think that, I mean, I feel like as far as like an education standpoint, they might be better off, but the social aspect would be kind of tough unless they're involved in like extracurricular activities. So I'm like half and half. Good in education, bad in the social factors. I think more. I think that homeschool. I'm sorry, private schooling. If you can afford it, obviously that's the best option. But homeschooling, I would. It's definitely something to consider, but you need to fill in that social gap, so he has friends. It must collapse in order for men to rebuild. Yeah, honestly, I've been thinking about that kind of thing, and I have like no. I mean, I don't know. I think about the issues, and I just think like, how do you solve them? And I just think things are so messy that maybe it's just better to just fucking complete reset of everything. Just start from scratch. But then I think so you do a reset and you start from scratch, but don't I think things will ultimately come back to this point no matter what. I think no matter what, we're just gonna repeat the same mistakes. Oh, India? Yeah, man, I've heard a lot of rough shit about India. India's it seems like there's a lot of crime, a lot of poverty. I mean, issues with women and men. Like, yeah, man, I haven't heard many good things. Adversity makes men prosper. Adversity makes men. Prosperity makes monsters. I forgot who said it. I think that was like. Excuse me, sorry. I thought it was like a Greek, like Aristotle or something. I have no idea. Man's rights are big in India. Really? I'm shocked. I thought like a lot of Indians were simps. No offense. I don't mean that like as an insult. It's just what I've heard. But what I've kind of perceived. I could be wrong. Take it from me, ex tried to replace me, but the guy ended up dying a year in and affected my kids greatly. She now considers herself a widow and living off the government and calls me abusive. Yeah, evil shit. I met a girl a little while ago, and she's older. And I think it was this year. Her husband of a long time committed suicide, and within the same year, not even that long after, she's hooking up with guys. So, that's kind of fucked up. In India, men's have big rights and lefts on women. Okay. L women. Yeah. They're willing to do anything it takes to ruin men in any way they can, heard some heinous divorce and breakup testimony. I mean, I think about these issues too, and I also think that a lot of this is just weak men's fault. Men being too soft on women in their upbringing. Not telling them no enough, not disciplining them enough, not yelling at them enough. It's a lot of men's faults of not controlling their homes and controlling the household. And that's kind of why we have what we have now, in my opinion. you know. Women always want to be dominant in the relationship, especially here in the West. They always need to have the last word. They always need to come out on top in an argument. They want to be dominant in the relationship, and that's where they. And I'll even call them out on it, and they don't even understand what you're talking about because they just do it so subconsciously. They want to do anything it takes to ruin men in any way they can, hurt some man's divorce, and break up testimonies from men. Oh, dude. And with the rise of the internet and TikTok and shit, one, they're telling on themselves, and two, you got more people who are able to share their stories, and they're all have very similar fucking stories. They don't have any morals. So if they get an opportunity to do something, and they think that they can get away with it, they're gonna do it. It's just no point anymore. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I would just not date, let alone marry. Yeah, this is all the same shit. Yeah, I mean, we all know this, right? I want to say something seriously deep on why feminism exists. Okay, well, put it in the chat. That's precisely why I broke myself out of the habit of giving them the benefits of the doubt. Get both sides of the story as well as question everything. Also, many of them can't handle the truth. No, well, I think throughout their upbringing and throughout history, women have been shielded from the truth or told a pleasant, almost lie or a reiteration of the truth. So they can't handle the direct truth. They can't handle the cold, hard truth like men can. At the end, saying yes will only lead to anger and frustration. Let them keep exposing themselves because it makes it easier for the men to see who they really are that they try to hide. They're all very similar. And I think that's something to remember. Even if they don't all act the same on the outside, they're all very similar and almost identical in their beliefs and their thought processes, and even if they don't claim to be, if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. A lot of them, they mask their beliefs, their own, and I don't know. Like they'll slut shame each other, but they'll do the same thing that they slut shame their friend for. They just don't admit to it. All right. What do you think about Andrew Tate? I myself think he's a top G. I like Andrew Tate. Yo, I always forget to say the skeleton at the beginning of the vids was sick, and then you updated it. Shit went very hard, dog. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's that's artwork by Marco Gorlai. And I just use it for the videos. He's a good artist. He actually he made most of that skeleton artwork for Drake. It's next to impossible for a man to lead the household when all she has to do is call the cops. It's just a matter of time before you get your free ride downtown. Not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. Yeah, we don't control our homes anymore, so don't play the game. Don't get married, and don't let them in your house. I mean, don't let them you let them in your home, but don't let them live there or stay there. Joshua Game says the whole reason society is trying to ruin masculinity is because the elites are behind it. They want to make men weaker and docile so the elites will be able to control everybody by 2030. I think that's a good that's something I've thought of. I think that's true. I think they definitely want to make men weaker and more docile. You know, the foods we eat, our daily activities, the rules they instill, the movies that they push in front of us. Definitely feels like they want to make us more docile, for sure. You got more to say? We'll say it. Birds of a feather flock together. That's why men, they're in a group that will always side with the terrible behaviors of the group. Seen this many times, IRL. Yeah, but guys are also much more likely to call one another out. Even if they are within that group. they're still more likely to call each other out than a female. By the way, I appreciate you putting all these videos together. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thank you for watching them. Very true. He isn't about the red pill. Let me see. What do you think about Canada? What do you think about Canada going to lock people up if not vaccinated? I didn't hear about that. That sounds pretty fucking crazy, though. All right. Let me see. They take Andrew out of context a lot. Watch him on Rumble now. Yeah, I'm recommending other people go on Rumble. Everyone here should sign up for Rumble. And if you're interested in making videos in this space, I mean, I would go start making content on Rumble. You know? Why not? He has money. He has a lot of money. He has money. He has a lot of money. He can afford to spend behind women and spend however he likes. Who, Andrew Tate? By the way, the elites are men. Not all men are with us for. No, I mean, it's a tiny substrata of men, and they just want their families to, you know, remain in power, remain in control. Red Pill Rickster. What's a good side hustle site? You're asking the wrong guy. I have no idea. What do you think about Elon Musk too? He's just a poser. He's all right. I mean, he doesn't affect my life that much. So I don't really care that much about Elon Musk. I mean, he seems okay. Better than most. Better than most, like, I think people in his position. I'll take him over a Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. When will he? I thought he already unbanned Trump. Didn't he already unban him? I kind of like how he bought Twitter. He got rid of a bunch of people. That's a pretty cool move, man. Sell product Amazon, eBay for side hustle. You grow your business to multi-billion-dollar empire. I don't know if you're gonna be making billions of dollars selling on eBay, but you can certainly try. You may not believe in God, but Satan needed Eve to get to Adam, so the elites needs women to go with feminism to get to the men, to weaken men down so they won't fight back. I mean, I believe in a God. I believe in a God. Damn, which family? What are you talking about? It's funny to see family. It's funny to see family around the holidays. A man alone is doing usually good. A woman, well, something's wrong with her. No man. Yeah, but that's so common now. A lot of these women are alone because no one wants to deal with them. Guys can be alone. It's not a problem. Very unprofessional. Let me see what we got. Hold on. If Satan wants to go to Adam first, Adam will resist. They won't get. I don't know anything about the Bible, to be honest with you. I used to go to church when I was little, but not anymore. No man will be the new no bitches mean. Honestly, yeah. Actually, they're saying that the birth rate. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the phone steady. That the birth rate for men is going down, so more women are being produced than men. How is my woman? I have friends. I don't have a girlfriend. Facts. Adam would have resisted. Yes, you can. Most business does. There are companies in India that started from selling product on Amazon, eBay. Okay, well, like I said, I don't know. I don't think you could, but do it. Men have been able to handle being alone. Women are usually the ones who lose themselves, not having the attention on them. We could care less. Yeah, I don't really like attention, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've always been kind of shy and quiet. I don't really have a lot to say for the most part. You know, if I get upset, sometimes I talk a lot, but I'm pretty quiet. I don't like big groups. I like one-on-one. You know, kind of awkward. Birth rates are only going down because of the vaccine and no other reason. No, I don't think that's true. I think before the vaccine, I think I'm not talking about birth rates as a whole. I'm just talking about like men. Like there's more women being born than there are men. Women are easy for the state to control, of course. However, men, is a whole different ballgame. Yeah, men are more disagreeable. Men will call out the bullshit more. Most men will follow, but men are far more likely to call out the bullshit. You will never have a woman. Okay. Quillen Santo did us why you think Satan went to Eve and not Adam. He talked to her for a while before offering the apple. He played with the emotional state of Eve before offering sin. All I know is throughout history, women have been known to be problematic and run their mouths, not to authority, but to their man. And that's why you see all these like weird fucking torture contraptions and shit that would be used to basically stop the woman from yapping at her fucking husband. There was even this thing, I think like fucking like Robin Hood days or medieval days where like the government was asking women not to nag their husbands or some shit. I don't even know. I can't see you being shy moments. Oh, dude, I'm super shy. I'm awkward. K. Blake, hey moments. Oh, what's up, bro? Joshua, this is all to control mankind. America's the last hope. If you all stop using guns like the UK, the elites will be able to... you know what? I don't want to speak on that too much. I feel like... No, America's not the last hope. It's not. It's definitely like the Roman Empire. But I think like the Roman Empire, it's going to fall. And there's other countries out there. Maybe this whole idea doesn't work. It's still a young country and it's crumbling. So maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm just a fucking guy on YouTube. Saving Nation, Mr. Moments, just want to say I love your work and thank you for all you do. Just curious, man, were you in the military? I've done a small clips of the Marines in some of your videos. I was kind of in the military, kind of not really. I was in boot camp and I hurt myself and I got sent home. I was like halfway through. But I've always had respect for people in the military and I've always liked it. And I like video games. I like guns. I don't know. Yeah, I just have a lot of respect for the military, and those are really cool clips, and so I figured why not put them in there. And they're American troops. Americans are freedom fighters. Yep. You should do a video about your red pill journey. It's not really a journey, honestly. Like ever since I was a little kid, I just kind of noticed little things, and I was like, why do these guys put up with this kind of shit? Like, what's keeping them there? So I've always kind of questioned certain things. Like I've always been kind of quote unquote red pilled ever since I was like a kid. And then I literally was in my room and a video popped up for recommended and just started watching. I'm not that interesting, man. I could do a video, but it would be boring. Facts. Didn't Eve get Adam in trouble? I think so. Brandon says, in terms of the birth rates of men and women, do you think it could be because feminists are aborting their male babies? Yeah, I think they are, but I think that they were because it's not allowed anymore. But I think it was explained. It was like a chemical thing, like a chemical in men and in the sperm. Rick says they are the C word. Josh says, remember, women are emotional, so Satan can say stuff in her ears and smooth talk her into doing his bidding, whereas Adam is more logical and even more masculine than men today, so he will think twice. Right. Men are less naive. Eve was the one who ate the fruit of the garden. I don't know any of this shit. Okay, Brandon says, America is what Rome used to be. Exactly. For anyone interested, read the book of Revelations in the Bible and replace Babylon with the USA. It'll make a lot more sense. Yeah. Society's pushing men to be like that. Men are by nature dominant, enjoy facts, not lies. 100%. But women don't even see lies as lies. I think for women, they say things, and if it feels good to say them, or like if you're upset and she blatantly lied and you called her out on it, but that feeling of being called out for a lie, like that makes her feel bad. So I'm trying to think how to like explain it. Like in her mind, she didn't do anything wrong. Like because what she did, even if it was a lie, it felt good that she was doing it. So if it feels good, therefore it's not, there's nothing wrong with that. It wasn't a lie. If it feels good, it's good. If it feels bad, it's bad. Even if what they were doing was wrong, but felt, I don't know. I'm trying to explain this, but I'm fucking terrible at this shit. To women, it's a game. To men, it's reality. 100%. They do not take life seriously at all. Any advice for your fellow men? Dude, I mean, I'm in the same shitty situation I think most guys are. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what I want to do. I get no enjoyment. People always say you're supposed to find what you're passionate about. Dude, I'm not passionate about shit. I don't feel passion for anything. Like, I don't know what to do with my life. I mean, I should not be giving you any advice at all. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just throwing shit at a fucking dartboard like everyone else, and I'm trying to figure it out. And that's it. You know? So I got some advice off the internet where it said, I'm trying to find something like a good job that is in demand and makes decent money. And so I'm looking at learning a trade. And so maybe learn a trade. And then they said, well, maybe you should do an extracurricular activity and meet some people and get some exercise. So I'm looking at joining and doing jiu-jitsu. So I think maybe exercise and find an in-demand skill. Like those are two pieces of advice I was given, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, but besides that, dude, I'm in no position to be giving you any fucking advice. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let me read these comments. Yeah, get money, get status, get more money. Don't go with bitches that didn't want you at times. Catch and release. That's what they are. Men shouldn't waste their time and energy. Men shouldn't waste their time and energy trying to be their idea of acceptable. There's 24 hours in the day to be improving your life for your benefits as well as having great influences around. Agreed. I think something I've kind of learned that was wrong is I always thought I was above playing the game. Like playing like the game at work and, kissing everyone's ass and being a social butterfly. I always thought I was like above that. Like all these guys are fucking stupid and I'm above that. Like I shouldn't be doing that. And you're not above any of that shit. You got to play. If you want to get ahead in life and if you want to get ahead, you want to make more money, you want to get more fucking freedom and opportunities for yourself and a future family, you got to play the game and you got to know as many people as possible and be friendly and you got to help people. Yep, just play the fucking game. In some ways. For the big important things, those require more thought. But besides that, play the fucking game. Which Mark, if they were smarter, it would be a different story. They are weaker too, not equals. Yeah. Men commit suicide for such steps taken by women. I know, it's a fucking shame. You have passion for dissing women, make money as a comic. I'm not funny. I'm like, I'm only funny on like some days. You know what I mean? Like, and it's when I've had enough. You know, and it's, yeah, I'm not a funny guy. So, gee, it's not that hard. You find something you're really good at and make money off of it, just like how you're doing your videos. That's something. Yeah, but I have no motivation, and people always say, you gotta find like your fucking passion. And I don't think everybody has passion. For me, what was always fun is when I was doing something and I was pretty good at it and I was making money, and I could see the money coming in, and I just improved on that. But that for me could be anything, you know. So I don't really think I have passion for anything. Some people have that passion thing. I don't have it. I hope I don't offend anyone here, but I think Jesus was the first ever recorded MGTOW. Just think about it. He was definitely trying to red pill people. You could say that. Doesn't bother me. I'm not very religious. 5-year freedom and prepare for 2030. That's my advice for men. They're using GMO lab foods, so we will have to depend on the elites to get the food. Bill Gates are buying off lands for this. Yeah. I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to own a certain amount of property after a certain period of time. Whoops, I'm shaking the camera. Because I feel like this, I don't know. I don't think any one person should be able to own like the fucking world. Like there's no like what the fuck is the reason for that shit? Why does someone want to control everything? Like who the fuck, what kind of fucked up person wants to control everything, own everything? Like for me, like a little, it's not even like a dream, but like it'd be cool in my mind. Like I could see like it being fun or interesting. I would want to own maybe like a couple like things here and there in the town I grew up in. But besides that, I don't want to own the fucking world. Why the fuck can someone buy land like across the fucking world? Like that's just like, I don't know. Like why, man? That shit kind of bothers me. Like Bill Gates buying up all this fucking land like everywhere. All right, that's understandable. There's a lot of nonsense going on in people's lives. You still have to learn. Continue to learn and prosper. Learning new skills is a good start. Agreed. Facts, bro. The ego is out of control, but you have to play the game. Couldn't agree more. What do you think about Passport Bros? Passport Bros is all good. Positive, 100%. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. That is 100% net positive. If you want to meet women and you want to like have fun and like these girls will treat you right and you'll have a good time, like, and you want to travel, like, fuck yeah. It's a win-win. They want to meet you. They want to do stuff with you. And they want to have a good time. And so do you. It's a win-win. It's a net positive. You can't get that here. So go somewhere else. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think it's a good thing. Yo, the guy sent me the Jesus for the first red pill. I like, yeah. You may red pill people with God's existence. To be honest, I can't hate it. I want to do it if possible. I don't know what you're talking about. Because they see themselves as gods. Yeah, they're not. They're not. They're fucking nerds. They're fucking weirdo nerds. Like literally, like a lot of guys, including myself, I'm just happy with like a little space with my fucking video games and my dog. And like, I just think they're evil fucks, a lot of them. They want to own everything. Like, I have no problem like you wanting to be rich or whatever the fuck, but why do you need to own like an entire fucking like country? Like, well, why do you have to buy that much fucking land? Like, why? Like, what is your reasoning? Because they are empty, they have no soul, they have no will, and it pisses them off. You have a soul and will. Dude, I have very little of my soul left, and I still don't understand it, to be honest with you. I think a lot of it maybe it's also resentment. I think they had a lot of anger growing up too. Like I have a lot of anger, but maybe people wronged them, and so this is their way of getting back at people. I don't know, man, but it's fucked up. I think. Think about it. You can fix your problems while people riot, and your solutions are working. What do you mean? And they're letting that happen too. Gates, as well as people like Schwab and Soros, shouldn't have the power they do. It's all by design. I know. It's kind of, yeah. And they're all like in cahoots with one another. So you got like people like Bill Gates and other very, very wealthy people all working together and buying up all this fucking land. Like, I don't know, man. Okay. So Satan can take us to hell with him, make us that. Whoops. The fuck? Can't take us to watch them. The system wants us to depend on them for everything. Yeah, I think we all know that. First survive, then thrive in life or in business. Don't settle for that. By the way, how's your dog? He's lucky to be alive. The motherfucker pissed all over me and shit all over me while I was laying in my bed. He's lucky to be breathing right now. Conquest. Fuck that. Yeah, they're conquesting behind a fucking computer board. They're a bunch of fucking geeks. They're not Roman soldiers. They're a bunch of fucking nerds. Cool content, bro. Stay powerful. Thank you, man. Manojo, I can't pronounce your name. Roy. Most of the things are done for business, like buying an entire state, etc. Yeah, that's stupid. That's fucking weird. The thing is, people like Soros, Gates are just spokespeople for the real elite behind the scenes. Probably. I don't know. Like I said, I want a nice car. I don't really need like a super lavish fucking living space. It'd be cool, but I don't. But even then, like, and I'm very like materialistic, but even then, even if I had the fucking money, I wouldn't buy an entire fucking state. Like, that's just so weird. Like, why? Like, world domination. Like, what a fucking geek, man. Let me see. People with lots of skeletons in the closet are the ones who want to own everything. It's no different than keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. It's very strange. I'm gonna leave now, but keep up with the great content. All right, man. I'll see you later. Thank you. And remember what the Bible said, boys, do not give thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that destroys kings. Give not thy wealth unto women. It really says that in the Bible? That's wisdom. I can't pronounce that name. Died, and the leadership's top brass was not ready to give up. Whew. Damn. What are you doing? Oh, look, here's the puppy. Look, check him out. He's gotten bigger. Sit. Sit. There you go, buddy. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna head out. Nice talking to you. Let's get do a Q&A. But I will see you guys later.